What's up, everybody? It's your boy Stevie the Black, Steve the Black. I'm back, and I'm here to give you my Smackdown for my July 31st Smackdown review. There we go. It's been about 2 weeks since I reviewed Raw or Smackdown or anything WWE wise because, as you all know, I've been on vacation and I got back Wednesday. You saw the video I made earlier this week. And I told you I was going to go ahead and review SmackDown since I'll be back. And so what did I think about SmackDown? Well, without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. So SmackDown, so there was a storm going on, during SmackDown. And so the first match, which was Styles versus Metalik, I ended up actually missing that match, both live and on DVR. Like, it did not catch it. Like, so when it's raining outside and thundering and it messes up your signal and everything and it's freezing and you can't see anything, you can't do anything. That was my TV connection. I missed it skipped the entire match. So when the TV started working again, it showed King Corbin and Shorty G, and I thought, oh, okay, that's where SmackDown starts at, but it skipped a whole huge part. So when I saw Grand Metalik later on in the night, and Cesaro was like, "Oh, well, you messed up your chance." I was like, "What is he talking about? I haven't even seen the match yet. What are you talking about? Messed up his chance? Did they cancel the match?" Apparently, I missed it, but Styles did end up retaining the Intercontinental Championship as I expected. So, speaking of King Corbin, he was talking with Shorty G in the back who was watching the match. And he was like, "Look at you, you're being a disappointment. Why don't you do something with your life and, accept my bounty that I have and help me take out Matt Riddle." So will he accept that challenge or offer? We'll find out. Next up, Jeff Hardy comes to the ring. He talks about how he has overcome Sheamus. He admits the fact that he is an alcoholic and he will always battle with his demons, but because of everything he's been through, he does not want to let the WWE Universe, his family, and his friends down again. This brings out King Corbin, and he starts bashing Jeff Hardy. Talk about how he has all these problems with Riddle and how he has to have a match night against Gulak, and that he was going to offer Jeff a chance for the bounty, but he doesn't think he'll do it. And I was like, oh God, I hope he doesn't get into a match with Corbin because I really don't want to see that. But then, like I said, Drew Gulak actually ended up jumping Corbin from behind. So then when we get back from commercial break, they're having their match. They didn't have very good chemistry. Like, the match was kind of weird and awkward. Like, they did not mesh well. Anyway, during the end of the match, Matt Riddle's music plays. He comes out, tries to distract Corbin. Doesn't work. Corbin ends up hitting End of Days and pinning Drew Gulak in the middle of the ring. Matt Riddle then comes in the ring and starts beating him down just like Corbin did to him a couple weeks ago, only for then Shorty G to come out and hit him with a suplex. And it looks like maybe he's turning heel and he's accepting that offer from Baron Corbin. So, I mean, hey, it's better than Shorty G doing nothing because we don't barely ever see him. So, next up we have Big E versus The Miz in his first singles match without the New Day in his corner. This was a very good match. I enjoyed this match between Big E and The Miz. Obviously Morrison, kept interfering on the outside, but he tried one too many times because the ref caught him one of the times and threw him out. I'm trying to think of another moment during the match. One of the times that Morrison did attack Big E, Morrison and Miz ended up hitting the skull-crushing finale on the Big E, but it looked really, very bad. Like, somebody messed up. I don't know if it was Miz, I don't know if it was Big E, but somebody messed up on that skull-crushing finale because it looked really, really bad. Big E then very weakly kicks out, and then Miz puts him in the figure four, and it's very awkward for the long time. But then, like I said, after that's when Morrison tries to interfere again. Ref keys him, he throws him out. Then Big E tries to go for a roll-up, doesn't work. Then he puts him in a submission, or he has his leg over the back of his neck, and he has him stretching out like that. And the Miz ends up tapping out. During the match, actually, I had this notion, because like I said, the match was very good. I had this notion of, well, what if Big E, if he picks up some steam and he does good, maybe he can challenge AJ Styles for the Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam. I was like, I'd be very interested to see that. AJ Styles versus Big E for the Intercontinental Championship. I would love to see that. So WWE, do that, because I read something that WWE has no plans to break up the New Day, which, okay, fine, but let's see Big E win the Intercontinental Championship or something like that, because obviously I'm guessing Riddle and Corbin are going to have a match at SummerSlam. So unless Daniel Bryan is going to come back out of the blue, why not do Big E versus Styles for the Intercontinental Championship? Let's see here. Next up, we had Naomi versus Lacey Evans. So last week there was a hashtag Naomi deserves better after her match with Lacey Evans 2 weeks ago. And I totally agree. Naomi is one of the great athletes and great performers in the company. And once again, she is treated like dirt because she, like all the other ladies that don't get used, were in a karaoke thing a couple weeks ago before that, which was really, really dumb. And I was just like, yo, what is this, bro? Like, this is so terrible. I thought we were doing hashtag give divas a chance. Women's evolution. Why are we still doing stupid stuff like this? Anyway, although I did like the way Lacey Evans won, I think it was the following week when she tied up Naomi's hair on the ropes and then hit her with the women's right. I thought that was very creative. Anyway, she tried to do that a lot during this match. Like, trap her hair against the ropes, under the steps, all this stuff. But Naomi kept escaping. She tried to tie her hair up on the ropes one more time, but she didn't get it all the way. Naomi ducks her women's right, rolls her up for the win, and she wins. But again, I guess WWE wasn't listening because the match wasn't very long at all, and it felt very rushed and quick. So they ain't listening. So we need to continue hashtag Naomi deserves better, because she does deserve better. You know how you have those facts on the side? You know what one of her facts are? When the superstars come out on their entrance, you know what one of Naomi's facts were? She's married to Jimmy Uso. That's one of her facts. Really? Really? She's married to Jimmy Uso. Who doesn't know that? Why is that a fact on her entrance thing? That makes no sense. That's dumb. That's disrespectful. Next up, we had Naomi, not Naomi, my bad. We had Otis and Mandy in the back. You know, they were getting ready for their date. So Mandy's in the back getting ready. She was talking about that they were going to go to her Otis's favorite barbecue place, and she was talking about some peach cobbler for dessert. And I was like, no, she ain't talking about no peach cobbler, because she was talking about some whipped cream, some chocolate sauce, some cherry on top. No, she ain't talking about peach cobbler, bruh. She is not talking about peach cobbler, because Otis calls her peach. So you get where I'm going with that. I was like, whoa, she definitely ain't talking about dessert, because she's talking about a different kind of dessert, bro. Anyway, so Sonya sees it. She jumps Mandy from behind. She ruins her makeup. She ends up cutting her hair and all that stuff. So I guess next week we're going to see her with some cut hair, And she's like, I told you I was going to make you ugly on the outside as you were on the inside. But then the referees came and broke it up and everything. Then the Miz and Morrison came and they were making jokes about her. So I'm pretty sure next week we're going to see Miz and Morrison against Otis and Tucker. So we'll look forward to that announcement. And then finally, we have Bayley taking on Nikki Cross for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Very, very briefly, I thought maybe WWE might take the title off Bayley and put it on Nikki. But that did not happen because, every now and then WWE likes to have shock value. I'm like, wouldn't it be interesting if Bayley lost and after Sasha just won the Raw Women's title, But because I'm very confused at what the plan is for SummerSlam. I thought the plan was for those two, Bayley and Sasha, to feud together, for those two to be feuding, but apparently not, because they got all the gold. So I don't know what the plan is, but Nikki ends up losing the match. Alexa Bliss tries to comfort her, but Naomi, I keep saying Naomi. Nikki pushes her down and she leaves. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, so clearly they're about to do Alexa Bliss about to turn heel on Nikki, because that's where I was thinking this leading. But then that's when The Fiend comes out. And I'm thinking, oh, are they about to turn her into Sister Abigail, bro? The Fiend's looking at her and Alexa's all scared. And then he puts her in the mandible claw and takes her out. So I'm thinking, well, is he attacking her to bring out the Sister Abigail to destroy the old Alexa Bliss and bring out a Sister Abigail? Or is he attacking her to bring back Braun Strowman, because we all know how Strowman feels about Alexa Bliss. So it'll be very interesting to see, but I thought that was a very interesting ending. You know, the Fiend, you know, doesn't really go after females like that. So when I saw her go after Alexa Bliss, I was like, yo, okay, I can definitely get behind that. But that is SmackDown for this week. I'm gonna have to give it a I'm gonna give it a C plus. I liked Big E versus The Miz. I liked the angle still with Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose. I liked for what it was. I mean, Bayley versus Nikki was okay, and then obviously I love the ending with the Fiend and Bayley, the Fiend and Alexa Bliss. So I'm interested to see where that goes. Is he turning her into Alexa Bliss, or is he trying to bring Braun Strowman back out of, you know, I guess hiding or wherever he's been at since he lost the swamp fight? So anyway, that's pretty much about it. Sunday, I will be posting my fully loaded Austin pay-per-view review. Obviously, I watched it while I was on vacation, and I didn't have a chance to post it. So now I got to rethink everything and make my notes already. So that's going to be coming out Sunday. Also, SummerSlam 98 is happening this weekend, tomorrow and Sunday, both parts. Looking forward to that. Austin, Taker, Triple H, The Rock. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, I'm still waiting for that great pay-per-view in the Austin era. Haven't gotten it yet. Been a lot of C's and D's, and I think maybe an F. No, I ain't giving no F's yet. But I'm waiting for that. Oh, man, that was a great pay-per-view. Haven't gotten there yet. I think the closest was King of the Ring, which was like a C+. But other than that, I'm waiting for a B pay-per-view or an A pay-per-view grade, because I'm like, yo, this is supposed to be the prime of wrestling, and so far I haven't gotten that. You know, so hopefully SummerSlam will deliver for me, and that review is coming out Monday. So with that being said, that's pretty much about it. And if you're not down with that, just got 2 words for you. Peace out, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.